So this is my 2011 Ram. I have a headlight bulb, specifically low beam, but it's the same bulb out. And I'm doing another job. I got the wheel off. You don't have to take the wheel off, but you do need to be able to access back here, which is kind of the dumbest system I've ever seen for changing a headlight. But for that reason, I've been putting this off a long time, like embarrassingly long. And since I'm in here, I'm going after it today. Open this back up. This will flop out of the way. There's a piece right up in there. I'll try to get you a better. Right here, this piece. Right. I'll get a screwdriver. Right there. Need to push that up. Up it goes to release the headlight. Why? I'll never know. And there's two bolts. They hide under here, so I've popped this free. There's one right there. I'm gonna need a wrench. It's a 10 mil. And there's one way down in here. What happened to headlights that you could just change in the parking lot at the store? But it's right, let's get you a shot. Right there, it just came into focus right in the middle of the screen. Also a 10 mil. Probably gonna need a swivel to get on that. We'll see. Most of the time I like the engineers at Chrysler, but me and my 97-foot extension and the wheel off to change a headlight bulb, I'm a little bit grumbly today over this. I'll probably drop the bolt, lose it in the dirt down there. For a headlight, remember when this was like a 5-minute job? As predicted, I did drop that bolt, so me and my magnet fished it out of there. What a job. With those two bolts free and that tab pushed, the light should just kind of come out in our hand, I think. Let's find out. I had to go in from the back through that panel and kind of thump it a little bit to get it to release in this corner, because this corner's got to come first because there's a lip right there. Now Chrysler, I don't know why you designed it that way, but anyway, here we are. We can now change, in my case, the headlight bulb. So we're going to twist, pull that out. That's going to hang there. We're going to swap this bulb out for a different one. Back in it goes, and then we'll repeat on the other side. The reason it needed a little thump is this little ball seats right in there, and it sticks pretty good. Because this is so frustrating to get apart, we have checked high beam and low beam work on this side. That side over there, we still have to replace. So we're going to put this back together. Show you the clips and the electrical and whatever. We'll do that on the other side, but we're just going to line this up. There's a little ball in there that lines up with that white hole. You can see the ball if you look close. I'm going to give it a little shove. This tab right here lines up with the thing we shoved upward. We're going to put it back together. Because of that lip in here, this side goes in first, and this rolls in to place, and then it should just kind of snap in. I'm going to need both hands. Okay, it's back together, and here's my question. Why? The job that I was in here for, the one that I took the wheel off to do, was to change a front hub. I swear to you, it was easier and probably quicker to change that front hub than it was to change the headlight bulb. Trying to figure out how to get that impossible one in there. Get yourself a 97-foot extension. Put a dab of bearing grease in there with a swivel. Get your light in the right spot. Hold your mouth just the right way. Try not to say the words that are in your head, and eventually you'll get that lined up. It's back together. Now I just have to do the other side. No big deal. You're all done. Make sure you put this clip back. Do your white clip up in there. Slide it down. You know what I'm talking about. Put this back in. Punch it in there. Now, on this side, we're going to do it with the wheel on because, you know, we sort of know what to expect. I told you the wheel didn't have to come off, but I've just never seen it, and I wanted to be able to get my head in there. Put that up on the wheel where we can lose it. Put this in here where we can lose it. Reach up in. Should be able, if you can see it, just shove that, should be white, but is actually dusty and dirty thing straight up. So here we go. There it is. It went up. I heard it. And then we ought to be able to kind of maneuver this headlight out. Here's a tip for you. I was putting some pressure with this hand. I took my other hand, put right there, and then I just went thump, and it popped right out. It was much easier than the last side. And we're done. And that's potentially the most miserable time I've ever had changing headlight bulbs. Yep. Just like that, all done. Back inside. Candidly, we got a big family and I'm killing time waiting in line for the shower. But if that helped you, my teenage kids tell me that if you hit that red button, someday I might make enough money to buy a coffee. No. Have a good one.